if not checked, ingenuity in our society will become an endangered species. Premise. Question. We just saw a video. See if you can pull that down, can you?
Yeah, you could.
We just saw these right here, this great man. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and of course, lately, Mandela. How many of us here present can boldly state that either you or your friend is going to become the next icon of one of these great men? That's the fact. That we have settled for a mundane society. Again, he talked about your mission. Bringing out the best in you. So now that we know that ingenuity is about to become an endangered species, what are we going to do about it, folks? College degree holders, future professors, doctors, engineers. Yet we cannot boast that one of your friends will become one of these men. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, he says, when nature has work to be done, she creates genius to do it. When nature has work to be done on earth, she creates one of these men to change the world. So if these people phase out, and it becomes you and I, who is going to do the work? If we're all average folks, who becomes the icon? What then is ingenuity? I like the way they describe it in the magazine. It says, "That's simple. Be original. Be yourself. That's all you got to do to be Mandela. That's all you got to do to be MLK. Stand your ground." But we don't do that no more in our society. Why? Finances, pressure from parents. I believe all they're saying, let me put it in a way we can all relate to, is to dance your own dance. Unfortunately, it's not the case with some hospice patients in this book titled The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. Interesting. An interview was made in Australia by Bronnie Ware, and she put it in a book format. How many of you have read this book? How many of you know about this book? Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. Their number one regret is that they wish they had the courage to live a life true to themselves and not the life others expected of them. Number one regret of the dying. But I could relate to these folks because my personal self, I saw fear, doubt, time alienate me from my dreams in life until one glorious morning. My ordeal began in 1991 when instead of dancing my own dance, I danced to the tune of fear. In fear of disapproval, I yielded to my dad's request to study civil engineering instead of becoming a professional speaker. Let's fast forward to 2005. when my heavy African accent, you all notice it, right?
What accent?
And enunciation difficulties forced me, seriously folks, to dance to the tune of doubt. And as a result, guess what? I declined a golden opportunity to speak to hundreds of people at a real estate conference. Evidently, if you guys can relate to fear or doubt, this most of you can relate to when in 2009 I danced to the tune of time. At 38 years old, I told myself it was too late to pursue my dreams in life. My greatest excuse? If I quit my 9-to-5 job, Abdul, who will pay the bills? This is serious, folks. Serious. Reality in life. Who will pay the bills and take care of my kids? But you know what? The more the logical excuse I had for not doing my own thing, the more consumed with regrets I became. It was one glorious morning, Governor, on my way to my JOB, my acronym for just over broke. I was driving to work and all of a sudden, motivational speaker Les Brown, he came on the radio. And I could remember him saying, as if it was just yesterday, he said, the richest place in the world is not the Empire State Building in New York, neither is it in Dubai. He went on to say the richest place in the world is the graveyard. There you find songs never written, dreams unfulfilled, inventions unimplemented. The graveyard. Instantly I vowed, Governor, never again will I be encamped by fear, doubt, or time. I must dance my own dance. I must become like one of these people. I must lead the way. I must become ingenious. Do my own thing, regardless of what people say, regardless of my parents. Now, guess what? On my purpose-driven path, not only am I firmly rooted in my beliefs, not tossed to and fro, followed by every wind of doctrine. Better yet, you all see this $1 million smile? It's proof I'm having the best time of my life right now. What am I saying, folks? No matter how much he tries, LeBron James can never invent the tech world or mesmerize the tech world like Steve Jobs did. On the same vein, Steve Jobs can never mesmerize an audience and dunk a basketball like LeBron James. You don't know white men can jump. But guess what? In their separate worlds, what have they achieved as one? Ingenuity. They become great people. You must learn to stand your ground. And all you have to do, if it's for personal reasons, then consult your intuition. Albert Einstein calls it your sacred gift. If it be for professional reason, then learn to align your spiritual talent and your natural giftings. And through a creative process, find a way to meet the needs of others. Dance your own dance. That way you can turn your fears to faith. You can turn your doubts to dance and let time know it is nothing but a number. And only when you've done that can the world say to you, well done, good and faithful servant. For yet again you have found the work to be done, and society greets you as ingenious. Governor, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.